Hi guys, is your website compliant with the Americans with Disabilities Act, also known as ADA? If it's not, don't worry. I'm going to walk you through everything you need to know in this bundle that I have put together for you. So, Americans with Disabilities Act is a law in the US that was passed to prohibit discrimination against people with disabilities. So people that visit your website that are blind or that can't hear well and so forth. We have to make sure that our website is accessible to all kinds of people, including the ones with disability. And in the last few years, we've seen a huge increase of lawsuits filed for I'm talking big money for non-compliance with the ADA, and not just in the US, but all across the board outside of the US. There have been lawsuits related to accessibility issues. So if your website is not accessible to people with disabilities, you could be facing a lawsuit as well. Now, the ADA does not really spell out clear guidelines as to what the websites need to do to ensure compliance. So that's why what we do is, this is an international accessibility guidelines called Web Content Accessibility Guidelines, also known as WCAG. And that's what people across the world have been following, as you can see right here. It is part of the, these are international standards that were put together for people with disabilities, and it was put together by the World Wide Web Consortium, so these are the standards that people not just in the US but outside of the US are following. And as you can see, there have been lots of accessibility lawsuits, people being sued for discrimination if their websites didn't meet those standards. And we're looking at in the US, European Union, United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, Israel. So the good news is that this particular bundle that I put together and all the legwork that I have done for you, so you don't have to sit there and waste any time trying to figure out this stuff on your own, because trust me, it is complicated. Even it took me some time, because I had to collaborate with my fellow lawyers and to put together this most up-to-date information for you. So what you're going to get is a very comprehensive, ADA guide that's going to walk you through in this bundle. You're going to get like a guide that's going to tell you exactly what ADA is, why you need to comply, what standards you should be following. You're also going to get a checklist. So you're going to get the ADA and WCAG compliance checklist. This is a comprehensive checklist of 16 different things that you should be looking at on your site to make sure that you're complying with not just the ADA, but the international accessibility laws. And then you also get a couple of bonuses from me. So you get a website accessibility statement template to put on your website to kind of, show and demonstrate like, hey, either you're making all these efforts to comply with the accessibility laws out there. And you're also going to get a couple of recommendations from me for plugins, and you can pick and choose which one you want to pick out of those, one free one paid one, to kind of put on your website to take care of this compliance stuff. The goal here is, with all this information, to save you time, to save you money, because these lawsuits are very, very expensive. There's civil penalties for non-compliance. We're talking like thousands of dollars. I was talking to a friend and who's litigating this case right now, and his client had to settle for $50,000. So there's so much at play. So you just want to make sure that your site is compliant. So once again, you're going to get the checklist, you're going to get the guide, you're going to get the statement to put on your website, and you're going to get some recommendations for the plugin. And I'm going to give you tons of other helpful information as well. And if you're familiar with my templates, and you've seen that how thousands and thousands of people have purchased them, and it's because they're so easy and simple to use. So this is not a course that's going to suck you hours of time, because let's be real here, we don't have time to go through courses. How many times you're guilty of taking a course that you've never finished? I know I am, I've taken so many courses that I've never finished. So with this particular bundle and guide, you're going to go through exactly everything you need. It's simple, quick, easy, and you can implement, and I give you the tools that you absolutely need. And And then with my template here, as you can see, with all my legal templates, they're so easy and simple to use. Within 5 minutes, you just plug in the information as instructed, like your website name, your company name, and things like that. And then you can start using the template on your website. Again, all the instructions will be in the bundle for you. So all you got to do is just follow the stuff and start using it. So good luck, guys, with everything on your website. And I'm working on this with you to make sure that my site is also up to date. So click the link around this video to go ahead and grab this ADA WCAG compliance bundle for your website and start using it right away. I will see you later.